And I started doing record covers and did record covers through the 80s. I've done, quite a lot of work in fashion through until the mid-90s. And also I've done a lot of work in the cultural sector. And then this project with Umbro, the way it's worked out, the freedom to do the thing that I thought was interesting to do. The Englisher is a great canvas to work on, in some ways more prominent than doing a flag for the nation. I mean, it is a real focus of attention and consequently a talking point. The project started with this sort of interesting challenge of whether it was possible to introduce colour actually into what was effectively the white shirt that everybody knew and loved. I was intrigued to see if there was a pattern of some sort that could in itself be quite minimal, but be in a way a medium or a kind of vehicle for colour. And in all of that sort of English shirting culture, there's lots of stripes and spots and checks and things like that. And it was only when the cross pattern became the way we were going to go, that point it became about society. My reservation about our Cross of St. George on the red on the white background was that it seems quite particular. It seems particular to a sort of way, a historic understanding of England. So instead of it being just a little red Cross of St. George as we would normally expect, that it be red and blue and green and purple and brown and orange and black and all sorts of colours. That obviously was much more representative of how we understand England, the UK, today. The colour palette this time for these crosses has been derived from the badge itself. The blue and the red are from the lines. There's also a green detail in there in those roses, and then the purple, which we added, was the first blending of that red and the blue. To have an idea that extends beyond just the purpose that you've initially done it for, then have a life of its own beyond that, that's for me the most exciting part. A football shirt is quite an exciting place to have something provocative, but it's not a place that we normally see it.